I've been reflecting deeply on toxic people and toxic environments. Right now, you might be in an environment where the people you are with right now, they do not prioritize growth, or they're just living, they're just existing, and they do not take the time to sit back and ask themselves whether their actions or their words mostly are hurting other people. Because we have people around us who say mean things to us, thinking that is funny, but it's creating wounds. And the more they do it because you are in the same environment, the deeper the cut and the wound becomes. And at times you find yourself, you start developing vengeful, vengeful, vengeful thoughts. You're like, when I do this, I will revenge for that. But I am learning how to slow down and understand myself more. At times we think that the things that are happening outside us, maybe it's our friends, it's our family, they're saying negative things to us, it's about us. It's never about us, it's about them. And I saw something the other day saying that you should be very attentive with sarcasm. Sarcasm has a lot of things that people want to say to you, but they think that now being sarcastic, they're gonna say it, but you're not gonna take it serious. And there are also these pranks that people do. And you think it's a prank, but they are communicating a deep feeling that they have within them, they have been carrying for too long. And at times, if you're not careful, people who are in your environment will shape you and they will make you someone you're not. Maybe you become angry just because you surrounded with people who are always pushing your buttons. And these days, all I do is I sit with myself. Maybe someone says something mean, and I listen my body because the body is always communicating. Because the body keeps score, and I see where the tightness is. Maybe it's around the tummy or it's around somewhere, and I ask myself, what is this reminding me? What are these traumas or wounds from my past that are awakened the moment they say whatever it is they say? Because at times it's not even about them. It's not even about you that they are mean to you. It's about them. But also if what they're saying you allow it to affect you. Because emotions like anger and all those negative emotions, when you become angry, the instant you're angry at someone, you give away your power. They now have your power because now they have moved you. You're now angry because of them. And the more you get angry, the more you give away your power. And the more, if you want to remain or keep your sanity during the current times that we're in, you have to practice stoicism. You don't have to be moved by everything that is said to you, because honestly it's not always about you. And the more you become someone who cannot be controlled by others, the more you have power over yourself. And reading a book, Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself, that is a book that has taught me how to redefine patterns from my past. Because at times we are trying to change ourselves, the identity, instead of now focusing with the patterns. Because you're not late, you're not messed up, you're not all over the place. You are operating with patterns that are not serving you. And something very dangerous about patterns is we identify with them and we are comfortable because it's something familiar to us. Because if it's not familiar, our body will reject it. And that is why the process of change is always hard, because what is not familiar to the body tries to resist. And as the body is trying to resist and your mind is like trying to go to it, you have that resistance and change becomes hard. So the next time someone around you tries to say mean things to you, sit with yourself and see, why is it affecting you? What is it from your past that you've been holding that is making now whatever they are saying remind you of something that you've not yet released? Because if you've not healed it, it will always keep coming back to you. And awareness begins the process of change. But now if you sit with yourself and you understand this is what's happening, when they say this is what comes. And this reminds me of a time when someone mistreated me, or a time someone who I really loved did something bad to me. And now when you identify the trigger, now you can sit with yourself and heal through it. And the next time they try saying things to remind you something you did in your past, you will be unmoved. Because you've mastered yourself. You've mastered all the doors or the gates that they can use to come through. And if these are conversations that make you happy or you would love to hear more about, be sure to subscribe and share with your friends, and also leave a comment.